Kyle and Morgan Wade. Kyle has been there for what feels like a century. How much can that woman give each?
Well, she and Mauricio are separated.
That's what you think.
Well, like they've said like we're separated. Mm-hmm. You don't believe they are?
I don't know, because I don't believe anything that happens on reality. So Morgan is a person that needs more exposure, and Kyle is a person, I don't know how they met or how they got in each other's lives.
So I'll tell you so that you're fully informed.
Okay.
Kyle, I think, was like a fan, like saw her on Instagram, was a fan of her music, DM'd her and started like sharing her music on Instagram. And then they met up and became very tight in LA. She started going to all the concerts. And then Kyle, I believe, is producing a documentary on Morgan Wade. We would not know who the fuck Morgan Wade is.
I've never heard or seen or even a whisper of this woman in my entire life until you brought this to my attention. So I don't think anybody would have. I'm not a fan of her music at all. It's just not my thing. But because I did listen to it. Here's what's happening. I do not believe they are lovers. I believe that they're mutually needing and using each other. And that in the best of ways. Friends can do that. Acquaintances. Someone can DM me and say, well, let's do a photo shoot, blah, blah, blah. Sure, why not? I don't know you, but okay, if it works for both. You know, that happens all the time in television and entertainment. Do I think Kyle's a fan? Probably yes. She talks about her writing a lot, that it means a lot to her, and that makes me laugh because, as I have told you privately, to me, it is the most simplistic, silly, contrived writing I've ever heard.
I mean, there's literally a song about, I'm going to fuck you at the Chateau Marmont, and like, you're too old. You say I'm too old. She was in this past episode. There's a song, the lyrics are like, you say you're too young for me. So, I mean, I'm paraphrasing here.
Yeah.
Something the Beverly Hills, not the Chateau Marmont, something about the Beverly Hills Hotel. Like, it's just. Yeah. I think they're mutually.
I heard a song about, like, you know, your coffee cup and then something else about coffee. I mean, it's not my kind of artist. Okay, let's not trash her. I'm not trashing her. I don't like her writing or singing. Now, she actually, from the clips you showed me, I saw one quick clip where I thought, oh my God, she's so awkwardly out of place in the midst of this brunch or whatever, all these Beverly Hills housewives. It's weird, it's awkward. But then I saw a little more where she's just like herself and just being, and she's actually a lot cooler than she comes off on the Housewives. Do I think that she needs to be careful about her image when she is consorting with, you know, we're talking about 50-something-year-old women.
A lot of Kyle's storyline is that she's sober now. Like, she's stopped drinking about a year ago. And a lot of that was Morgan's influence. Like, Morgan is sober. And so, I mean, I'm just like giving you more context. Sure. So you think, based on the evidence of watching them interact, not a romantic connection?
Not at all. Not at all. Now, I might be wrong, but I'm just giving the one thing also that is a little like with Kyle is the clip that I saw. You showed me, I think you sent me one clip where they're sitting on the couch and you're kind of like meeting Morgan, and then she's talking about how Kyle met her, and she said she stalked me, and she says it very seriously, and then she says something else, and it's rather demeaning towards Kyle for a woman of her stature and age to be
that's part of their dynamic. That the more you see of Morgan, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of negging Kyle.
I don't like it. I just don't love it. I mean, okay, negging Kyle, but I just think it makes Morgan look like, if you are negging somebody, then don't be a part of their lives on camera.
I don't know. It's like, I truly can't figure it out. I mean, they're both winning. What's with them dressing like twins? Like they're dressing
because they're camera ops.
Right.
Do you know how many times I've been texted by Bravo stars in my life? Come here, and I don't even know them. Hey, do you want to come to the beach and blah, 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 wear a bikini, blah, blah, blah. It's camera ops. Look, the show is on air right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kyle and Morgan have a publicity company working for them. all as well as Bravo Publicity. I guarantee they have at least 3 publicists between them when your show is currently airing. And that is when start twinning. So you're like, okay, let's wear our cowboy boots. You wear red, I'll wear pink. We'll wear a ripped up jeans, an off the shoulder shirt, rocker shirt, and I'm gonna have my hair up. It is that contrived. You are doing publicity. There's not really one real moment when you have your show on air currently that you have anymore. I did not hang with one housewife while workout was airing on air. All I did is everything for publicity. Everything. If I showed up with you at a bar, it's because my publicist made me. Mm-hmm. And we're a good storyline. And let's call it, you're talking about 2 pretty women here, okay, from different backgrounds. It's a great storyline because, as I know, I can tell you, there's something weird that happens in this country that when women become middle-aged and their kids are adults, they instantly start being attracted to, like, hot women. It's the weirdest thing. So straight women, a lot of an experiment around this age that Kyle is in. It's a transition. And so
it's what Soul Cycle was built on.
It's exactly what Soul Cycle is built on. Exactly. And so basically, you've got a great storyline with a gay woman who is edgier, who is in the music industry, really trying to hustle and break, which I would not have said she did before. And then you've got Kyle desperately in need of a storyline that is outside of just her and her separation. And I guarantee somebody said, look, find more. Mm-hmm. Go home, write it down, because that's what they did to me. Like, you got to do more. What more are you going to do? Who else are you going to date? When are you going to go to this place? And it is your job. It's not your job to be interesting. It's your job to hit all of the points of a Shakespearean show, which is reality TV, is full Shakespearean, period. You have got a central character. You've got surrounding characters. That central character can be brave, beautiful. Oh, but no, they also have to get knocked down pretty hard.
Did you follow Vanderpump Rules? Vanderpump Rules is the most Shakespearean of all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you should actually watch it. You should,
yeah,
if you want to really.
I'm not dead. I do follow social media. I do look up YouTube, so I know what people are talking about. They're in the news, and the fact I know somebody cheated on somebody, and it's got the whole world seems to be like broken down by somebody cheating on a woman. I was just like, okay, but yeah, it seems to really affect people. So. Look, Vanderpump Rules, we thought, everybody in the industry thought that show was going to last 1 season. Nobody dreamed that it would be so well done. It's well done. Yeah. That's why.
And you've also got a cast full of villains.
Yeah, exactly.